there's just too much stuff everywhere. I'm gonna have to clean this up before we start. But I still have that rocking chair project from yesterday that I'm gonna have to sand that down and get it ready for paint. And then I'm gonna work on a fence for the router table. I do have one fence on here, but this router table has two separate routers on it, and I need the fence to be lined up on both sides. Right now I could take it off and flip it to the other side. So I'm gonna have two. And then we'll see where it goes from there. So I'll get cleaning up. The old rocker decayed a lot at the bottom on where it was sitting at. So what I'm gonna do is I've cut this piece of oak, real thick veneer, and I'm gonna cut it to size and wrap the bottom of the rocker with it, so that if it ever gets worn again, you just peel this part up, put a new one down. I'm not sure if it's 100% correct to do that, but I'm kind of thinking logically that that sounds like a pretty good situation. So that's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna use the bandsaw to make that cut. So all I'm going to do is clean these edges up and then get it attached onto here. So no big deal. No big deal. This rocker right here is all clamped up, so we're just gonna wait for the glue to dry and should go get something to eat right now. We'll come back to it. All right, now we're back from lunch. Just gonna get the other side now. Alright, now this side's clamped up. Gotta wait for this to dry. So we'll do that. When that's done, we're gonna take these all off, give it a sanding, and get it ready for paint. Alright, there's some little defects in it. I'm gonna use this bondo again because this stuff worked great to fill in the little gaps. I have some small little hairlines along here that I just want to get real quick, make sure it's smooth. So I'm just gonna mix this up real quick again. It set up so quickly and it really turned out nice, so go for it again. Alright, this should be set up in like no time at all, so we'll be able to sand this, get it out of the way. Alright, now that's finished. I sanded it and put a coat of paint on there, and that's out the door. So that'll be it for today, but tomorrow we're going to be working on the router table fence. So till then,